Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, Allison, you're back for 2 times in a row.
2 times in a row. I cannot stay away.
Oh, I love it. I always love when Allison's here. And I'm always so happy when you're here as well. Welcome to 3 Things Live, where thing number 1 is something to smile about. Thing number 2 is something to learn. Thing number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Friends, welcome to 3 Things Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I am so excited for today. I always am. It's just so much fun being able to have you come join us on 3 Things Live, and there's nothing we love more than seeing your names in the comments and seeing what you have to share as well. We absolutely love it. So thanks for being here, whether you're joining us from YouTube or Facebook. All right, friends, well, today is our last day of 3 Things Live for 2025. Can you believe that, Allison?
No, I cannot believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Mean, where is time going?
Okay, so then I should have said then there were 2. There are 2 of us.
They're dropping like flies.
Yeah. No, we want to excuse Cheri today, who is gone at handy quilter training.
Right.
Yes, so we're excited for her and to see all of the new things that she learns and brings back.
And everybody is a little sad around here, and I know that you guys are probably sad that it's the last day of 3 Things Live, but it's because we have so much going on.
Oh my goodness.
It would be one more show.
Exactly.
We have Stashmas.
Yes.
We have
the Passport
Series.
Mm-hmm.
We have, I'm saying
Demo December.
Yeah, Demo December. Turn on your notifications. You never know
Oh
when we're going to drop in with surprise sales.
That is
so
true.
You are not going to miss us. You're just going to miss us at 1 o'clock.
There you go. Exactly. So we really, really, really hope that you guys will all join us for the next few weeks, because it's not slowing down. It's just almost speeding up. But you know what? We're here for it. We hope you are too. There's nothing better than this time of year to be creating and having fun in our sewing rooms. So this week we've been talking about decking the walls, and it's been interesting for theme number 1. You know, we've talked about some kind of fun things. Yesterday I loved Ribbon Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
I actually, when I went back, my favorite part of the whole show was listening to Allison say her rumble part.
Rumble!
Yeah, she was so good, so good. So anyway, but today we thought we'd have a little interesting discussion, and we want to hear from you in the comments as well as to where do you find yourself in these different categories, all right? So today we're talking about you know, decorating a tree and so forth.
One of my favorite subjects, the tree.
The tree, okay.
Yes, okay, because if you've been with us for a long time, you know.
Maybe we need to review the tree story.
You know that I grew up in a household with the perfect tree.
Yes.
And it would take my mom days to decorate the tree. And not just 1, sometimes 2 or 3. So then as I grew up, got married, I literally decorate my tree, and then we saran wrap it and just move it downstairs. So I never undecorate my tree.
Yeah.
So brilliant. It is the perfect tree. Until one year my husband decided to make memories. And he went up in the mountains and bought the ugliest, most Charlie Brown, horrible tree.
It was pretty bad. I remember.
It was so awful.
You sent me the picture, and I thought, ooh,
we all laughed about it, right? Because it was just horrible.
In
fact, it remained undecorated the whole year because I couldn't even fix it. So we're back to the perfect tree.
The perfect tree. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, you know what? The perfect tree sometimes has the perfect decorations, and sometimes not so much. So we want to know, you've got to tell us in the comments, are you like team decorator tree of like everything has to be just right, just precise in the perfect place? Or are you more of like throw caution to the wind, put it up, let the kids, you know, do whatever they want? Do you have separate trees? Tell us in the comments what your experience is with the ornaments on the tree. Let us know.
How are you, Kris? I mean, I've told you, I'm team don't touch my tree.
Yeah, right. You know what? We actually have a couple of trees. So there is one that is more of like, I like it just so. And then the other one is we put on everything, like caution to the wind, right?
Right.
And so, but I think, I don't know, as I've gotten older, I think I've actually become a little bit more lax because I'm like, yeah, you know,
Isn't that so
whatever.
funny?
I mean, it would be interesting to see if I even put up a tree this year.
You
I'm
have to
just
put up a
saying,
tree, or I'm coming to do it
you know,
for you.
it's like I'm an empty nester now, and nobody's
No.
coming home. So
I think we've all
I
gone
don't
through
know.
that, but there's something about the magic of Christmas, and you will have Bridger home. And
Yes.
if you don't put up a tree,
Yeah.
then he's going to notice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at that age where he
Yeah.
start forming, and you don't want to be that grandma.
I don't want to be that way, right?
Now, you may have to
Exactly.
decorate it only halfway up.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's
But
so
I was going
true.
to say, you know, it's funny that as you're getting older and getting more lax is the time that you probably should have the perfect tree because
but I'm
nobody's there
more
to touch
lax
it.
than
But
ever.
now you're not.
I
mean,
know.
you know, so
I know. It's so true. Let's see what you're saying. Abby says that she's got a nice tree, and oh, I just missed it. Let's pull back. Okay, it's the best tree is. Oh, okay. I'm going to go to Eva. The best. Eric and I are trying to communicate here. Okay, Eva is, or Eva, I remember her name is pronounced Eva. The best tree is when my family decorates what they want. It's then a very personal tree. Yeah, I mean, I
Right.
would agree with that,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So do
Maybe.
maybe. And MB on YouTube is saying that she loves using all of her ornaments every year, but since she only sees it once a year, it's kind of new to her.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of an interesting
that's
take
really
on
great.
that,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I always envy, do you ever, I mean, you know, so now the Hallmark, I do watch something besides Dateline, but now the
Yeah.
Hallmark comes out of me, you know, when they're pulling out all the memorable.
sentimental.
Sentimental, and they're putting, and their trees always look gorgeous. And in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm in such a quandary because I'm like, does it really look like that if that's the way it was? Or does Hallmark stage it to look like this?
Oh, well, probably a little bit of both is my guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carla says, our kids put up our tree when my husband had surgery 6 weeks ago, so it would cheer us up. Well, that is a
that is
sweet
sweet.
thing.
That
Wow,
is
Carla,
sweet.
I love that.
And I love sitting in the
Yeah,
dark with the
absolutely.
tree lights. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
nothing better.
There is
You know,
nothing.
our Jacob was born just a couple weeks before Christmas. And that was the most memorable Christmas for me because I remember I was exhausted and I didn't have an ounce left in me to do anything, right? But just hold and snuggle that baby. It was the perfect Christmas. I would just stay up, you know, and just hold him and snuggle him in the dark and just have the tree lights on. I'd listen to maybe a little bit of Silent Night or Away in the Manger, you know, those songs that are so sentimental. So I think that was probably my most favorite time around the tree. Yeah.
Well, I also have another question. All right.
Okay.
Do you have an ornament thief in your house?
Oh boy. Okay, question.
Answer in the comments.
Do you have an ornament thief? I'll tell you what, for our family, okay, this is not to sound sacrilegious, so please do not.
Right.
Don't email me and say, Kris, that sounds terrible. It's actually quite funny in our family because we don't have an ornament thief. We have the baby Jesus thief. Oh. And it's something that started years ago that my mom, so Grandma Gigi, she had. She has this beautiful nativity. So the kids would all come over, and for some reason, the little boys, they would love to tease Grandma by taking the baby Jesus and putting him somewhere else in the house. Just
that's
take
so
him out of the
funny.
manger. So it just cracks me up now to this day. Now they're in their 20s, and do you believe that they still, when they come to Grandma's house, they still find the baby Jesus and put him somewhere in the house? And it drives my mom crazy, and it gets us all laughing hysterically.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I think that's the one thing that's going to go down in legend for sure.
All right, one more question. One more question is, when you decorated with candy canes and popcorn, would somebody steal them and eat them off your tree?
Oh, not mine, no way. Or same with gingerbread houses.
Isn't that
Do you
disgusting?
Oh, yeah, gross.
All right, did any of you have that?
Deborah is saying that her kids used to move their favorite child ornament to the front when they weren't looking.
So it was always a fight for position.
Exactly. That's so true.
And Linda says, baby Jesus needs a body, guys.
Right? I know. It's so
I know,
true.
that's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's so fun to think about, how it's changed in different people's lives and what you're doing.
I'm loving seeing the sentimental ornaments that
Yes.
are coming across. Isn't that sweet? I
Yes.
would love to see pictures of trees and
Yes.
just look. I find a lot of times that I'm staring at Pinterest, just dreaming about that. I like to decorate my tree every couple of years a different way. I mean, I think that changes up.
Yeah.
But I do love that part of Christmas.
Yeah,
So,
it's
in
so
fact,
fun.
we were decorating the store today, and I ran home to get some ornaments and caught my husband trying to dumpster some of the Christmas decorations today.
I think he's just doing what you've done recently,
I know.
Allison. You can't get after him.
I know. It's the dumpster. He was cleaning out, and I'm like, not Christmas.
Not yet. Not till you go through it all, right?
Right.
Too funny. Let's see. Betty Jo said that her kids, let's pull that comment down real quick. There we go. My kids got an ornament every year. When they finally moved out, they got all their ornaments for their own tree.
I think
I've
that's
heard a lot of
beautiful.
people doing
Yeah,
that.
I think that's with a something that's memorable about the year too.
Well, exactly. And when you think about it, when they leave home for the first time and
It's
they have that
expensive.
first Christmas
Yeah.
tree, they don't have much
Right.
to put on it, right?
Right.
So having those ornaments every year, I think that's a brilliant idea. All right. Well, it's been interesting and kind of fun to talk about how you do trees differently every year, whether you are the perfectionist, whether you have a separate tree for the kiddos, whether you combine them both. But I will tell you that there really is a great solution we've got for you today for the kiddos, okay? So we are going to do what we're calling Santa's sticker tree, and I'm so excited
It's
because
so
I'm
darling.
gonna show Allison kind of my favorite thing to do right now, currently on my ScanNCut. Even if you don't own a ScanNCut, you definitely want to take a look and see what is possible. We'll be back right after this.
You've planned, you've trained, now synchronize your watches. The biggest sale of the year is almost here. My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop's Black Friday weekend extravaganza starts with a live sale that is set to be the mother of all live sales. Join us via the Girlfriend app or on Facebook, Friday, November 28th at 10 a.m. Mountain. Experience the thrill of the deal while avoiding long lines and staying comfy and cozy at home, and at a reasonable time of the day. Then new deals will drop each day throughout the weekend. Keep your eyes glued to our website Friday, November 28th through Monday, December 1st. Find the Black Friday collection and make those Christmas dreams come true. So get ready and get set to shop the fun and easy way this Black Friday weekend at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, on Facebook, and on the Girlfriend app. We'll see you there.
The temperature is dropping and we are staying warm and cozy here on Three Things Live.
That's right. Last week we used a Creative Grids log cabin ruler to make adorable mug rugs. Then we got creative and used the same technique to make even more fun projects. We also used other textures to make one amazing comfy blanket.
Soft as a kitten.
Yes, it is. We also had Kim from Kimberbell drop by and she showed us how to make the cutest fuzzy punch needle ornaments.
What do you think about this, Kyle?
Actually love it.
So catch up on this and so much more by clicking the links below. Or watch us live Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain or 3 p.m. Eastern.
Remember that Three Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover.
Let's go.
Time is precious. That's why My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop is pleased to introduce the new roam-free collection. Simply set, snip, place, and press. Every piece is pre-cut, pre-fused, and has an adhesive backing, featuring the revolutionary applique by number system. Sewing is optional. Make each block individually. or join them all together to make something truly incredible in a fraction of the time. Get yours today at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
Hi guys, welcome back to Three Things Live. I'm Kris.
I'm Allison.
And we are over here at the sewing table. However, we're not doing any sewing yet. We are talking about pure cutting fun.
Okay, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun. So, because we are using the Brother ScanNCut, it's like one of my favorite new tools in my sewing room.
You're gonna have to convince me.
Oh my gosh, it's made my creativity just boom, 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 boom. So, as we were talking about earlier, sometimes, you know, you have that regular tree that you absolutely love, and it's really not only, okay, let's just say this, Allison. Not only do you want a tree that looks good, and so that's why you get worried about the toddlers, you know, grabbing things, but I worry about the toddlers getting hurt.
Right, it's the
by
danger
a tree.
because sometimes you have glass ornaments, you have tinsel that they can
you have little pieces that they could choke on.
Right.
So having something that is totally separate just for them is kind of a fun idea.
Right.
And so you have probably seen, this is something that's been really out there for, I mean, it's just been flooding my Facebook feed of these little felt trees. And I looked at them and they were super cute, right? I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do that for Bridger, right? He's toddler, he's 2 years old. It's like he's the perfect age who he just wants to be playing with things. He's also learning a lot of things, colors, shapes, numbers. And so as I was looking at all these trees out there, I thought to myself, I love them and it's so cute for decorating, but maybe it's the teacher in me. I wanna take it one step further. And so I added an education element to it.
Well, and also with this, I mean, you know, lots of times you have kids that are gone to college, or you have somebody that's in a very small, I mean, maybe it's a nursing home and they only have one room. And I just know that there are a lot of different ways that you could do this project, not just for toddlers, but for somebody that is so limited in space and time and all of that.
That's a great idea. And so as you can see here, let's take a look at what is below us here. There we go.
Look at all the fun right here.
Oh my goodness, this is just a mix of all kinds of fun, right? We've got all kinds of colors and shapes and numbers and Velcro, and I'm kind of excited about this.
Check the Santa out. I mean, isn't he cute? And
I think
ornaments
he's pretty cute.
and candy canes.
And I'll tell you what, Allison, this was so fast and easy to cut out. Absolutely.
I don't believe you for a second.
No,
so.
I got to tell you guys, it was so simple because I didn't have to trace anything.
Okay.
I didn't have to cut it out with scissors. I was able to cut it all completely out on my ScanNCut. Now, so let's talk about a few things to get you started. First off, one of the best tips I can give you when it comes time to cutting felt for a project like this, even if you're cutting a project like this out by hand, you are going to have the best results if you use a little bit stiffer felt.
Okay.
All right, so I want you to take one of these objects and just let's put it under the camera.
This is not necessarily Kimberbell felt.
No, this is
because it's
a stiffer felt,
and thinner.
And a little bit thinner. And so if you're going to do something like this, you definitely want to be having something that the kids can hold on to.
Right.
And it stays fairly stiff.
Right.
Okay. So lots of colors out there. You can pick them up at a hobby store. Yeah. And it is lightweight. It's perfect. All right. So I think the quality of felt really matters. If you are using like an acrylic felt that you would buy at Walmart, those sheets, not so great. And the reason why is because they tend to tear.
Right.
They tend to stretch. I don't want stretch with this.
And if you're working with really small children that may slobber drool, have their hands in their mouth. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Very good point. So the other thing I want to mention is that you can see obviously that the green tree is quite large. In fact, it's about 30 inches high, about 2.5 feet wide. And so, no, 2 feet wide, about 30 inches tall. And so I had to cut it in 3 sections. And so, like, again, all of this is in our download.
Right.
So it tells you exactly what sizes to cut and what colors to use and everything like that. But let's take a look at what some of the activities that they can do with this are. All right, so first off, obviously you can see we've got some Velcro on the back and they can just simply decorate the tree. But on this tree in particular, Allison, I actually made some of the designs actually stick onto the tree with hot glue, your favorite thing.
You just made me so happy.
I know, you can pull out that pink hot glue gun.
I have it.
And you can actually stick them onto the tree so that they are permanently on the tree.
Okay.
Because let's test Allison's toddler knowledge, shall we? Okay,
All right.
so Allison, why don't you
pressure's
find,
on.
let's grab that orange ornament
Okay.
right there, the round orange ornament, and will you place it on the orange circle? Ta-da,
All right.
there you
Da-da-da.
go. See, she did it. Yay, everyone cheer for her. Okay.
And if I didn't, send me back to
That's
school.
right. Now, how about this blue ornament? We'll pull that off, and I want you to find the blue circle that it goes onto.
Well, I have 2 choices.
Yes.
I can come here, or I can come clear up top and come here.
Exactly, exactly. Now,
She tried to trick me.
That's right. Another thing I did was, if you take a look at the bells actually have numbers on them because Bridger's learning his numbers right now. And so with those, the idea behind this is that I have little dots on here, little felt dots, and they have to match the dot onto the number of the bells. So go ahead and play with that for a minute.
Well, I could put a 2 on a 2.
Okay, a 2 on a 2 right there.
I could put a 1 on a 1.
Perfect. Do
Oh,
you see
but
the
wait.
others? Oh boy.
Watch what I can do, because maybe I'm a little bit older than Bridger. I can put a 3 on the 3, or I can put a 3 plus a 2 to make 5.
Wow, aren't you getting fancy here?
Right here.
I love that. So then there's some snowflakes. You could go
Okay.
ahead and grab those. Those could go anywhere you want.
Okay.
And yeah, there's candy canes. There's the Santa Claus that can go wherever you
I'm
want.
intrigued, Kris, by these
Okay,
presents.
the presents. Now, the present idea was I thought you could match the bow to the ribbon.
Okay.
So if I were to say, find the yellow ribbon, this is how you would do it. And you would put the ribbon or the bow on the ribbon. And those could be down at the bottom of the tree if you wanted to, or it could be somewhere up here. It doesn't matter. Now, this could actually be a project for that you can do and hang on a wall, or you could do it as a play mat.
Right.
So when you look at the product page on our website, check out the pictures that I took of Bridger, because some of the pictures he's down on the ground and he's just kind of crawling around and he's matching things. It was so much fun.
I bet it was so fun to watch him.
It was, and he would get so excited and just absolutely delighted to have it done. And then other times, you know, you could just take a command hook and put it on the wall, and you just hang it up on the wall.
Right.
So take a look at how I made my hanger.
Oh, now this is so great.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna slide this around.
All right.
Okay. Look what you're using, a
Dun, dun,
rivet.
dun, dun. Of course, we love our eyelets, don't we? So this is a yellow one, and I put at the top of the star. Now there's a bigger star that he can match on there, but this is where you would just take that simple command hook and just hang it right there. It would be so easy.
I'm gonna move this
So
over.
Peggy
so
is
that we can
sharing
see
in the
this.
comments on Facebook that it would be such a fun pre-Christmas gift for each of our kids' little families. I love
absolutely.
that.
I think it's so fun.
Don't wait till Christmas to give this to them.
Right.
Do it now. And honestly, with your ScanNCut, you can do it so fast. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ScanNCut. And I am going to pull out my standard mat. So go
Okay.
ahead and pull off that little protective cover.
Now, I don't know a lot about ScanNCuts, but I do know that it's very important that you do not lose this protective covering.
Amen, sister, for
Okay.
sure. Okay.
Rule 1 in
So-
ScanNCut.
There you go. Now, this is a brand new mat, so it is quite sticky. Can you feel that? There's
Yeah.
a lot of stick
Yeah.
there. So
And it smells really good.
it does. It definitely does. And let's go ahead and let's do the pink. So
Okay.
there's a piece of pink felt over here, and we're going to grab it. Now, depending on the stick of your mat, you might use the brayer. You know, it's that little, almost looks like a
paint
like
roller?
a paint roller.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you would make sure it's stuck. This ain't going to have a problem, folks. I'm just going to go ahead and place it right here. I already cut it to the measurement, and I'm just doing a little tap, tap, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, because I don't want it to be too sticky, I want it to certainly come up. All right, now I'm at my machine. I had put all of my designs on a USB stick and brought it over to this
Okay.
machine. And I'm going to load my mat. Okay. All right, now you can see that it's loaded, and oh, the mat cannot be recognized. Ooh, I wonder why. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Oh, I can tell you why, because this is not our DX model. Okay.
Well,
You know what? No big deal. I'm going to grab a different mat. Why don't you grab me the 12 by 24? I think that, yeah. All right, so this is a really good learning lesson, guys, is that you want to make sure that whatever mat you grab is the mat for
Right.
your
When you
particular
purchase
machine.
that, yeah.
Now look at that baby. That's a 12 by 24 mat. That's the mat you want if you're going to do this project. If you don't have this size mat, you definitely want to purchase it, okay?
because that will help you cut these out, right?
Yeah, you couldn't cut that tree out on a 12 by 24. All right, let's
still
go ahead
sticky?
and try this
Load
again.
this at the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We're going to load it at the top and see what happens.
Okay.
I might need to change my settings to recognize a 12 by 24, so let me change that out. Okay, hit OK. All right, let's give this a whirl.
Okay. Okay, absolutely you can cut these on a Cricut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
this
fact,
is it. This is any cutting.
any cutting machine.
Machine.
Silhouette, Cricut.
Yeah.
In fact, I have included all of the files
Wow, Kris,
for
okay.
not just ScanNCut. So
Right.
I know that a lot of you don't own a ScanNCut, but you might own a different one. Trust me, I've included 4 different files in your download. You've got a PNG, a DXF, the FCM, which is the brother, or the brother one, and an SVG.
Okay. And you can find those all under as seen on 3 Things Live today.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to just push this down a little bit because this mat has been used. All right. Now, here's one of the great things about the Brother ScanNCut. This is one of the reasons why I love it so much. Let's say you have scrap felt that you want to play with, bigger pieces, smaller pieces, whatever, but you're not sure where exactly to place those. Let me show you a really cool thing about this one. If I come up to this button right here, see where it has, it's like a square within a square.
Yes.
That is my my scanning feature. I'm going to hit start, and what's going to happen, Allison, is this is going to pull the entire mat through the machine. It's going to bring it back out, and then it's going to show my pink fabric on the screen. And then I
It's
can
magic.
simply move it wherever I want it to. Dolores is asking, can I use a memento to cut it? Dolores, I wish I knew. I'm not familiar with memento.
With memento either.
But if you have, in fact, I've never even heard of a memento. But if your memento can read an FCM, SVG, PNG, or DXF, you're going to be good to go.
Right.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the screen again. And let me make this a little bit darker so you can see it a little bit easier. Do you see that,
Yes,
Allison?
perfect.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Well, if I were to cut it now, I might cut off a little bit at the top.
Of your top. You want to probably move it down.
I'm going to move it down. I'm just going to grab all of my objects and let's see, object edit, grab, and we have tutorials on how to do all of this. And I'm going to move it down, okay? Because I want to make sure that it gets onto my
Those
pink
little
felt.
edges.
Now,
Yeah, nobody wants
isn't
a
that pretty
dented
cool?
ornament.
That is pretty awesome, right? All right, I know, Steve's helping me with my mic. I wasn't planning on using the long 24-inch mat that goes right into my belly. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hit OK. I feel good about that. And now I'm just going to go to cut. And I'm going to start.
So
All right.
literally everything pink you are going to cut out in just the few minutes it takes to do all
Exactly.
this.
So the idea is you don't have to you don't have to try and cut one item at a time.
Right.
You're actually doing multiple things at a time.
Now,
so,
if you don't have a ScanNCut and you're like, I really love this, absolutely you could do this with your scissors.
oh, you could. Absolutely, for sure. I'm getting a weird message on this machine for some reason.
But it's cooling down.
It's cooling down.
Are you
I've
breathing
never
heavy on that machine?
Well, if you could see me sweating right now, yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. Okay, we're going to try something else here. While this is cooling down, which I've never seen that message before. Any of you have a ScanNCut? Have you ever seen cooling down before? That's a little strange to me. Anyway, of course it would happen while we're on live, right? Okay. But what we're going to do instead is, Allison, why don't we do some gluing?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Because you know me and the glue gun. I
That's
see the glue
right.
gun right here. It's not pink.
In fact, let's show all the colored Velcro, because I think that's
word.
one of the things that I'm also loving.
Is this not so satisfying? I'm telling you.
Yeah, right?
I don't know what I would ever use all this glue Velcro for, but I need this in my sewing room.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. So kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
And, you know, originally I just bought green Velcro because I thought, well, I'm going to have it for the green tree. But because I have some of those items on
Right.
on
Like this
other
one right
colors,
here.
I didn't want the green on there,
This.
right?
So I mean, you know that you've got some yellow just right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Red if you wanted to do this.
Exactly. So there you go. So go ahead and why don't you find one of the colors that you need to add something to.
Okay.
Okay.
So red's my favorite. So let's do a red right here.
All right.
So I'm just going to cut off a little piece. Oh, this is truly a matching game. Because there's two parts to this Velcro, which we're not supposed to say Velcro on the air.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
right. So Sybil wants to know where you got your colored Velcro.
You know what? I got both of these items on Amazon. In fact, I'll have watch today, and I will have Shelby get a link to the colored Velcro and everything on our website,
And-
because we have
and
an
did you get the
Amazon.
felt
We have
as
an
well?
Amazon affiliate. Yes. Okay, so you keep going.
Okay, so I'm going to just add this right here. I'm going to cut this Velcro. And I always like to put the top and bottom together so that I don't have like overhanging, so that it's exactly perfect.
Let's take a closer look at that.
All right, so I have my sticky part and my smooth part is how I like to think about it right here. And I'm actually going to put the smooth part just right on to here. So I'm going to take my glue gun, and this just hot glues on so nicely, so easily, and I'm just going to put a little dab right in the center of that.
Yeah, and I like to
love
put
Velcro.
I like to put the soft side
Yes.
on the tree itself, and the reason for that is because as I roll it up, I don't want it to have any issues with
Oh, with sticking to
with
each other.
sticking to
I
each
was
other.
just going to say, because if anybody, you hung this on the wall and anybody walked by, you don't want to have to unstick them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now I need to find my red ornament here, and I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to actually put another little Velcro piece right here.
See how easy that is?
Yes, and you know what? This would be really fun to even make with your kids. Not the glue gun. let's keep the glue gun away from children.
You know what?
But-
that is so true. Maybe they could help
yeah.
you. I wonder.
So one time at church, I taught a youth group for church, and I thought it would be a great idea, and I took the glue gun, and there was a little bit of a catastrophe at church.
Oh no, what happened?
Yeah, I just had a little 8-year-old, and he hot glued his fingers, and it hurt so bad. You guys know how bad. All right.
my goodness,
So perfect.
yes.
Now I have that ready to go, and we are good. So the ones that you want to permanently stick on your tree, then you're just going to use hot glue, or if you have a little bit of time, you can use some fabric glue. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sure, but hot glue is so fast and easy.
Exactly. Have any of you used other kinds of glue?
Yep, Linda says we got to call it hook and loop so that
Hook
we're
and
not
loop.
intrusible. Yep.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, I will definitely get Shelby those links, and so that it's easy to find them.
And Sheila
For
wants us
sure.
to show these handles on this.
The
Those-
handles?
On our
Oh, on the
on your
ruffles. Oh, it's
opal.
just leather.
Yeah, it's just leather with a little snap right here. So
Oh, that's really
yeah.
simple. In
Yeah.
fact,
The prim
guess
tool
how
could
you
do
could
that.
do the snaps.
if you had the prim tool, you can just put 2 snaps on there.
Exactly. Okay, guys, we are in cutting mode now. I don't know what just happened, but I just switched out machines and now it's fine. So,
All right. When all else fails, just get a new machine.
yeah, that's right.
That's our motto.
Exactly. So you can
Okay,
see
so
here.
Lisa wants to know, we put the smooth, softer side on the tree, the stickier Velcro. on there.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
while we did that short little demonstration, Kris is cutting away over there.
Wow. That was something else, folks. Woo. All right. So that was kind of fun. Maybe. What other
Heidi
questions
has a
do you
great
have?
idea. She says, always have a bowl or something of some ice cold water when you're using hot glue.
Oh, that's
That's
an
really a great
excellent idea. That is an excellent idea. Let me show you something while we're waiting for this to cut out, because this is kind of another really cool thing about the Brothers ScanNCut, is that you can actually get, one of the things it has is auto blade technology. Okay, auto blade technology is fantastic because it actually measures the depth and the pressure of the blade without you having to configure it. So on most machines, you have a little dial that you have to try and figure out, but on this one, you don't have to worry about it. So it's actually going to just continue to cut out. The other thing about it is that it's measuring, and if it doesn't cut all the way, then you can actually send it through a second time, which is not uncommon for felt. I'm just
Right.
going to let everyone know that.
It's stiffer, it's dense.
Yes.
You know, it's all the things. So-
Exactly. So I am using felt for this. The blade I'm using right now is the standard blade. We're going to see how well this does. My preference is the rotary blade. Now the rotary blade is one that I accidentally left at home today. So we're going to see how well the standard blade
Right.
works. It may have to go through a second time, but that's okay because it's still very doable. Okay, let's take a look right here. And I can see just by lifting up, you know what? It looks like it cut really
Just
well.
fine.
Oh my goodness. Whew, thank goodness. Now, I'll tell you that at this point, if it didn't cut well, if you're seeing lots of skips and stuff, before you pull it out, you just put it right back in. okay? And it will go over the whole thing. But let's take a look. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. All right, let's move that out of the way. And Allison, I will let you do the honors of showing us on camera, because there's nothing so satisfying
than just pulling this up. Look how cool that is.
Is that great? Now see that little spatula there?
Okay.
Okay.
Then I have my little Barbie spatula.
And there you go. I mean, how simple is that?
Yeah, that is fantastic.
You know what? The good news is it does show that, you know what, that rotary or the standard blade worked pretty well. I do really love the rotary blade, but you know what? If you're in a pinch like I was today, it's nice to know the standard blade worked.
Right.
Right? It's not going to work on all your felt. It really depends on
the type.
Yeah,
this is really dense and really stiff. So I think that the standard blade is probably great. But if I were going to cut something out, maybe with Kimberbell felt, it's a little looser woven.
Yeah,
I would think
so I would definitely have a standard blade. Yep. So anyway, that's all there is to it, really.
What
it's super
fun project.
Yeah, and do you see how fast that would go together?
And if you don't want the tree, I mean, download, because aren't these darling gift tags?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you can make all kinds of gift tags, or bottle tags, or patches,
or little ornaments for the real tree. I mean, I just think that what you've come up with is absolutely darling. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, that's a little wall tree pennant for the littles, and I know you've got them in your life. So Santa sticker tree, but like Allison said earlier, even at a nursing home would be so sweet and so special. You could even make it a countdown tree if you wanted to, and have it be an advent. And you know, maybe you put numbers on there, and
maybe you just do the tree portion and put family photos on it or something like that. I mean, there's just so many options.
Okay, lots of good options. All right, guys. Well, you know what? If you're going to have a project like this, you want a super cute bag to put it into, right? So we're going to show you a few fun things to do with an adorable cinch sack. As easy as a cinch easy.
In a cinch sack.
I mean, it's something like that. You know what I mean. It's easy, right? That's what we're talking about during theme number 3. We'll be back right after this.
My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop is hosting 3 different events to help you open the magic of the season and ensure Santa brings what you really want this year. First, on Thursday, November 20th, we'll be hosting a special show and sell event at 5:30 p.m. Mountain. Come and learn about the amazing sewing and embroidery machines from Baby Lock and Brother. We'll share some incredible savings, bundles, and giveaways. Watch it live on Facebook or YouTube. Then get ready for our Black Friday weekend extravaganza. Our live sale starts at 10 a.m. on Facebook and the Girlfriend app. This is where you want to be on Black Friday. Shopping is easy, fun, and no long lines. Then another special show and sell event is coming up on December 11th that you won't want to miss. Here's a hint: amazing machine deals. So start the season right and join us November 20th. Come ask questions and learn about these awesome machines. And who knows, you could be the winner of one of our fantastic prizes. We can't wait to see you there.
We're going to start with layer cakes.
Okay.
You need to take 20 layer cake 10-inch squares.
Okay.
That will be your front, and 20 will be your back.
So it's almost
Correct.
reversible.
You're going to take these, use this on both sides.
Okay, so it's all quilted.
Right, and you've done this for all 20 of the squares.
This is what we're referring to as the sashing. So this is a single layer, right sides together. We place this down. This is folded with the fold going towards the center and raw edges aligned.
Raw edges aligned.
Okay.
So we're going to take this one right here, and we're going to put these together like this. Can you see that all right?
Yeah, because you're putting the right side together with the right side. That back looks perfect.
It's really good. This is the part that gets a little bit tricky. Make sure in your bobbin, you have a bobbin that matches or blends to your back. So on the front, have it blend with your sashing. Stitch like as close as you can to the very edge. That's all you've got to do to get this row together.
How simple. All right, we are back. As they say, never let them see you sweat. That was tricky, but I hope you realize that there's solutions to everything.
Right, absolutely.
And so when something goes awry, you just have to kind of think quick and just
And I
say,
hope you
okay.
realize at home that we run into snags.
Yeah, we
I mean,
do.
you know, so when you're in there cussing your machine because it just won't work that day, happens to us all.
It happens, exactly. All right, someone asked if you hot glue the layers. Yes, you are hot gluing the layers as well. And I'll tell you, hot glue works fantastic with felt. I mean, this stuff ain't coming off, guys. So the whole white piece cuts out, and then the little red pieces cut out separately. And then I just used a hot glue gun and just put them on there like that. So super, super simple. All right, so let's move on to a cute bag.
I mean, because this is kind of a mess. You're going to want to clean that up at night. I'm just saying, don't leave this laying around.
That's right. Look how cute this is.
Oh, yeah, isn't that?
This is
This would be a
cinch.
darling gift bag,
In
too.
a cinch
Yeah.
bag, and it would be darling. So whether you're doing it for this project or you're doing it for a gift,
Right.
which I love reusable fabric bags for gifts. Oh my
Right.
gosh, it's my favorite way to wrap. Throw it in there, call it good, right? All right, so shout out to Cheri. She made this for us. And
Isn't that fabric
is that
cute?
cute? Fabric
Don't
the
ask
cutest?
if we have it. We don't.
It's from Ireland.
Yes.
She's like, I said, oh, Cheri, where'd you get that fabric? From Ireland.
I'm
Now,
like, so not fair.
the inside, we had that fabric
Yes.
at one time. This one, no, not so much, but it's so stinking
She
cute.
might not get that back.
That's right. All right, so here we go. You guys, it's the easiest thing. In fact, we have this pattern also found on our website.
Yep, I think Shelby's put that up for us, so she's all over it.
Perfect. So basically, you're making 2 bags, same size, and you just sew up the edges, and then you have, of course, the tops open. And then you need to put them inside of each other. Now, this is the lining, so don't forget to leave the hole, all right? Now, what we're doing is we have right sides together. All right, I'm just gonna do a little shake, shake, shake here.
Shake, shake, shake,
Shake,
your
shake, shake.
booty.
Yeah, oh, not that. Shake your baggie. There you go. All right, so.
Shake your baggy booty.
Yeah, that's how we roll around
Right.
here, right? I love it. Okay, and here are the instructions. So this is called In a Pinch Cinch Sack, and it's the finished size is 17.5 inches by 19.5 inches. So when you find it on the website, that's what you're looking for, In a Pinch Cinch Sack. All of the instructions are how to make a casing, all right, around the top, so that you could put a drawstring into it, all right? But this, we did a little differently this
Vanna.
time,
Yep.
because rather than making the casing at the beginning, you are actually going to complete doing both of these, all right? This is the only one difference. If you wanna use those awesome eyelets, all right.
You're going to skip, write this down. If you're going to download this, if you want to use eyelets, you're going to skip step 2. Just cross it off.
Cross it off. Step 2, you're out of here, right?
But if you're not going to use eyelets, follow the instructions.
Yes.
It works out cute, but look how cute those eyelets
Oh
are
my
on
goodness.
the edge. I mean,
Let's
you know,
show that. That is
yeah.
pretty darn fun. And the really fun thing about these eyelets with this tool is that there's so many different colors. Eric, can we get a closer shot on this one, please? Because all of the colors is what makes it so fun. Just like I was able to use a yellow eyelet for the yellow star on top of the tree, this one, Cheri used a red eyelet to put the drawstring
And if
through.
I can just show how organized Kris is. I mean, not only do I need her Velcro, but she's got all of her eyelets
You know what?
organized by color.
I gotta tell you, I love all my colors. If I'm going to get Velcro, I'm going to get all the colors. If I'm going to
Right.
have eyelets, I'm going to get all the colors because I want to be ready at a moment's notice to
Right.
do something creative. So I purchased this little container separately. All right, so that I had a place for all of them. All right, so let's see, how are the eyelets put in? Very, very simple. The first thing I want you to know is that you're actually putting the eyelets through the front of the bag, okay, not the lining, she said. And Cheri had drawn for us where the two seams are gonna be that you're gonna sew on, all right, because this is making the casing. So she said, Kris, all you have to do is put the eyelet, boom, right there
Right in the
between the
seam.
two.
Right
So
in the seam, right
I'm
between
like,
the two casings.
okay, let's do that. So I have this set up, and I'm gonna put it right between those two pieces.
So those of you that bought this Prim tool, here's another use for it.
Yes,
And you're just gonna punch the hole.
there we go. Look how easy that was to punch. I have a perfect hole. Look at that, guys. Let me see that a little bit closer up.
Put your finger through it, then
Oh,
messy.
there we go. Hello, there we go. See that? Now, I'm gonna take my red eyelet and just simply place it through the hole. Just like that. All right. Now, I'm going to also take my little hole setter out, and I'm replacing it with the setters for installing the grommet, or the eyelet. All right, so with this being done here, I'm gonna flip it over and put the opposite ring on the back side, just like that. And now, all I have to do is just place that. Let's see, I think I'll do it this way.
And dun 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 dun.
There we go. It's all installed. How cool is that? So you can see it was very, very simple to do. On the back, here we go. In fact, I'm gonna do it one more time. There was one little area that I missed. There we go. And now that's installed.
Perfect.
So very fun, right?
Yep.
So
They're
that was
so
really
interested
simple
where you
to
got
do.
your little container at
Amazon.
Amazon. Do you see a trend here?
I'm sorry, I know, it's Amazon's my nemesis because
Listen, when you're
I
a working
frustrate it.
girl,
Yeah.
Amazon is the best resource that you could ever
You know
possibly
what?
have.
If I can get it the next day, it's pretty sweet.
and if
But
they'll put it on your porch,
exactly. But I'll tell you, as a small business owner, it's really tough because I want to support local, but unfortunately, we don't have a place local that sells stuff like
right?
this.
We're in a small valley, so
So if you're local, if you have a place local that you can get stuff like that
Please
from,
support
please
them.
support them.
Yep.
Because, but if you don't, then there's options.
Amazon.
It's always nice to have options.
if
So-
you are like us and shop at 2 a.m.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
containers are from
cute.
that. Maybe, you know what, Tammy, maybe I'll have Shelby add that to our Amazon store as well. Because I promise you, I've gone through a few. I had to do some returns to find the perfect size that I
Okay.
wanted.
All right.
So let me have done all
Let
the
Kris
homework
share
for
the
you, and
hard
I'll
work
do
for
it.
you.
Exactly. All right, friends, can we rent the eyelet tool? Janine, you live in North Carolina, my friend.
Yeah, I think your gas fee to rent the eyelet tool would be more than you want to spend.
All right, guys. Well, it's pretty cool. It's a great tool. We use it all the time now, and you can find it on our website
Yes,
at
absolutely.
mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
And if we do run out, because it's a very popular tool, we always have it on reorder. So
Yes.
just make sure you hit that notify me button or check back.
Exactly. It's totally worth it. I'm
Yep.
having a blast installing snaps, rivets, eyelets, grommets,
yeah.
you name it. It does it all. So it's pretty fun. All right, guys. Well, that wraps things up for us for today, as well as for the rest of 2025. I can't believe it.
Oh, what?
I can't believe it.
I almost said, what are we going to do? Why
know.
don't you tell us what we're going to do,
Oh my
Kris?
goodness, we have so many things going on. So first off, we will return on January 12th. So make sure and mark your calendars for that. We'll see you in the new year. It's not even see you, because we're going to see you way before that.
Right.
But it's more of see you on Three Things Live on January 12th. So we hope you'll plan on joining us for that. It's always fun having the start of a new year, right? But in the meantime, we have lots of other things going on that we hope you'll be a part of. First being our swig night is tomorrow night. Allison and I will be sharing with you.
So excited.
These great machines from both Brother and Baby Lock. If you are in the market looking for a sewing or embroidery machine, you can find those tomorrow with some amazing deals, including, shall I tell you everyone what one of the themes is going to be?
Yes.
If you purchase the Brother machines that we're talking about tomorrow, it's going to come with a free ScanNCut. Just saying.
Just
it's
saying.
coming with a free ScanNCut.
All of a sudden, today's episode brings on a whole new meaning.
Exactly. So it's one you don't want to miss. Plus, we have giveaways. So make sure and join us tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Black Friday weekend extravaganza is also coming up. It's the day after Thanksgiving. We've got some exclusive deals, but not only that day, although we want you to join that day because there's some that won't be anywhere else.
That's kind of the kickoff. So be sure to join because that's where the kickoff is, and things do sell out. And if they do, we're not moving them over.
That's right.
Right.
Exactly. So definitely check that out. Mark your calendars. You don't want to miss it. We hope you'll join us for the 12 days of Stashmas. It's 12 patterns for $12, you guys, and 12 days of sewing with the girlfriends. It's going to be super fun. And the really cool part is you get to meet different girlfriends every single day, starting December 3rd. So you can find all of that information and more on our website. Of course, we also want you to join Jackie and I for the Passport series that is coming up. It starts this Friday. Friday is when the email drop happens. At 9 a.m. Mountain Time, you'll receive a free pattern in your on your library.
In your digital library,
In your digital library, as well as an email. And then it's meant to be quick, easy, fast, fun, a weekend project perhaps. If you have questions about that project, the following Monday, Jackie and I will have office hours at 12 o'clock noon Mountain Time for 30 minutes, and it just gives you a chance to ask your questions or share your projects if you want to. And then last but not least, a lot of you have been asking about book club. And are we having it since today is our last day for the year? The answer is yes, we are having it.
Yes.
But
we are going to actually wait until the new year.
yes, exactly. So you've got plenty of time to read it. It is called Saving CC
Ask for that book for Christmas. Buy it for yourself for Christmas.
There you go.
One of my favorite things is I always got a new book, and at Christmas morning we'd go back to bed and I'd curl up with a good book. So
That's
this
right.
is a good book, full of heart.
It is definitely full of heart. I think you'll really enjoy it. So are the Stashmas patterns in the club? No.
Some of them.
Some of them are from the club.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, some of them
There
are. Some of
are
them are brand new.
A few brand new ones, a few oldies but goodies.
Yep.
But you're getting a video every day
Right.
for it as well. So, all right. Any other questions before we sign off? I think we're good, right?
Nope, I think
Okay.
we've covered everything. If not, be sure to email customer care.
Yeah. How did you finish the bag off after the eyelets? All of the instructions are found on the pattern, Lisa, and it's really easy. All straight seams. It's going to be fantastic. So, all right, friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.